Since the advent of the BJP-led NDA government in May 2014, there has been a determined effort to run down the record of the two UPA governments under Dr. Manmohan Singh during 2004, 2009, and 2009-2014. A lot of confusion was sown, and the Modi government added to the confusion by changing the base year from 2004-5 to 2011-12. You will recall that the Congress party had repeatedly pointed out that when the base year was changed, the government should follow the healthy international practice and revise the numbers for the previous years. We had demanded that the back series data of GVA and GDP should be calculated and released so that meaningful comparisons can be made. The back series data is now available. The numbers prove the dictum that truth cannot be suppressed forever, and truth has a way of emerging amidst a torrent of lies and distortions. Here is a comparative table of growth rates under the four governments that have been in office since 1999. I won't read the table, but I'll point out the averages. NDA-1 average was 5.68%. UPA-1 average was 8.36%. UPA-2 average was 7.68%. And NDA-2, so far, the average is 7.33%. The numbers speak for themselves. The main and undeniable conclusions are: 1. UPA-1 and UPA-2 delivered the highest decadal growth, 8.13% at factor cost, since independence. It is also a matter of record that during this period, 140 million people, 14 crore people, were lifted out of poverty. 2. The three best years were 2005-6, 6-7, and 7-8. Dr. Arvind Subramaniam called them the boom years. That golden run would have continued but for the international financial crisis that hit the world in September 2008. 3. When the UPA demitted office, economic growth had recovered to 6.39% at market prices in 2013-14. Besides, the fiscal deficit had been reduced to 4.48%, and the current account deficit had been contained at 1.7%. 4. NDA-2 under Shri Narendra Modi had inherited an economy that was on the upswing. Unfortunately, after the first 2 years, the government stumbled and the momentum was lost. The main reasons were demonetization, flawed implementation of GST, and tax terrorism. 5. Another reason is a stagnation in investment. The peak gross fixed capital formation as a percentage of GDP was 34.3% in 2011-12. Even in 2013-14, it was 31.3%. However, in the last 3 years, it has remained constant at 28.5%. At that level of investment, it is not possible to achieve higher growth rates. 6. Yet another reason is sluggish credit growth. In 2013-14, it was 14%. The average of 4 years under the Modi government is 8.27%. 7. Congress is a passionate advocate of high growth with equity and social justice. All three have suffered under the government of Shri Narendra Modi. For the sake of the country, we wish the government well in its 5th year. We know it cannot match the average growth rate of UPA-1, but we hope it can catch up with the average growth rate of UPA-2.